Now, the latest coronavirus figures for the UK have been released. They show 1,725 people have died in the last 24 hours. Those are deaths within 28 days of a positive coronavirus test. In terms of the number of cases, that is 25,308 today, up from a figure of 20,089 yesterday. Let's bring in our health correspondent, Ashish Joshi. And yet another truly shocking figure in terms of the number of deaths, Ashish.
Yes, it's very high. We had 1,631 people reported to have lost their lives yesterday, which took us past that grim total of 100,000 UK death toll. Again today, we are seeing another high figure, 1,725 more people dying with COVID within 28 days of a positive test. We were warned that this was going to happen. We were warned by the CMO, Chris Whitty, last week during a press briefing at Downing Street. He said, we are likely to see high numbers for at least the next few days and weeks. And those warnings have been sounded by the chief executive, Sir Simon Stevens, of the National Health Service, and repeated by Patrick Vallance as well. The reason for this is because we've had this long peak up to where we are now through the autumn and into the winter. When we get to that peak, we think we might have possibly passed that peak in some parts of the country. It's not just a sheer drop the other side. We are going to start climbing down very slowly. At the moment, we're not seeing that climb down. We've got a higher figure posted today than we did yesterday. But certainly in terms of the people who are testing positive, indications that might be slowing. We've seen the admissions rise. Once we have admissions in hospitals, invariably, sadly, there will be deaths. So these figures, as terrible as they are, they were expected. We can only hope that the lockdown now is having an effect, and that will negate some of the mingling and the infections we saw over Christmas, Sarah.